You know, guys, I just had a reality moment while I was closing down my shop. I blamed all that stuff on my fiance about why I got rid of our son. And I had to realize that even if I've, before I decided to go and be in a relationship, I should have did the help, the healing, and the self work that I was supposed to do. So I wouldn't allow anybody to cross my boundaries enough to change, pull me away from my path of God. Like, because when we first met, I was going to church, I was singing in choir, I was going to church every Sunday, like hanging with my girls from choir. All this stuff, all this stuff was happening before the New Year, going up. And then when New Year happened, we ended up going to a club together. And after that, I said I'll never go to another club because we had a really bad experience. And after that, I stopped praying. I slowly just stopped praying over us. And everything just started to decline, and I gave in. And I feel like I should have been strong enough to not stop my flow. You know, even if he was gonna do what he was gonna do, I should have knew better enough to not allow that to happen. So that's what I'm gonna work on now, is not allowing anybody to deter me from what I know is right and what I said I was gonna do the first time and have me change my mind. So that's on me, because I feel like a lot of stuff would have went differently if I continued to get up every Sunday and go to church regardless if he was coming or not. You know, and if he was drinking or doing whatever he was doing, I didn't have to turn back and start smoking or drinking with him. I could have just got a little cute drink and a little cutesy drink with no alcohol in it, or drunk some wine. You know, it was other ways around it, and I started to give in to it, and I shouldn't have did that. And I should have told him, like, and stood on. And if he seen that I was standing on what I was doing in my walk with God, I feel like he would have respected it more. But since I didn't even respect it enough myself, he didn't even take me serious about it. So he was just like, girl, whatever, come on, we turn it up. You know what I mean? Like, so moving forward, me and him are still saying we're going to get married and still saying we're engaged. But no, we do not have our kid anymore. And even though then we are still trying to work it out, and I feel like now that I'm aware, I'm not going to allow myself to be taken off of my path no more. So guess what I'm going to start doing? I'm going back to church. I'm going to keep reading my word, and I'm going to do my little self-help days with my journal and all that stuff. And I'm going to not go over there every single weekend, because I need to reset and not pour all of everything I have out, and then I don't have anything to pour. So if I'm good, everybody's good. So, and then I can hear God better when I'm clarity. Like, we're not married yet. You're just my fiance. It's no fiance in the Bible. It's no boyfriend in the Bible, excuse me. So, therefore, I feel like, Jasmine, stand 10 toes down with God. He's the one that's been here with you nonstop. He's the one that's getting you through this. He's the one that's paying your bills. He's the one covering you and your family. He's the one making things happen. He's the one covering you. He's the one that's giving you the idea. He's the one that's the great I am and giving you the strength to get through the day when you can't even get through the day, or you crying or breaking down, or you getting overstimulated. He's the one. He's the one. So I need to start loving him how he loves me, and loving myself how he loves me. Because the way I've been moving don't show I love myself, because I be putting myself on the back burner. So I just had an epiphany. That junk ends now. I don't care what we had to do. And no, I'm not perfect. I might stumble. One day might be harder than the other one. But I don't care. As long as I consistently seek God's heart, I'm good. Day by day, I think we put too much on ourselves and try to do everything all at once. And that's what discourages us so much from doing what we're supposed to do, because we think we have to do it all and be perfect and do it now. No, if we was perfect, God wouldn't need us anymore. We wouldn't need God anymore. So that's why, like, he know we're not perfect. That's why his son died for us in the first place, because we in a fallen world. It's hard. It's hard to fight this flesh. Our mind be saying one thing, our body and our heart saying something totally different. That is hard, okay? Talk about torn in between the two. Because I really want to be. Anyway. But yeah, like, so don't be so hard on yourself day by day. And just continue to be consistent with God. When you be consistent with God and you start doing that every day, then I feel like your consistency and your daily routine will come. Because your daily routine might change up when you following God. One day you might be doing yoga in the morning. Next day he might have you journaling or doing something else that you wouldn't expect you would be doing in the morning. So it's okay. It's give yourself grace. Like, I feel like us as women be too hard on ourselves, and I am very, very hard on myself. And I got to a point where I couldn't extinguish the highs and the lows, and everything just felt the same, and I was numb. Well, while I was pregnant, I was like that the second time. Like, this time around, I was numb. Like, no emotion. I was dragging my feet. My parents like, what's wrong with you? You dragging. Take your prenatals. Do this, do that. And I was just miserable. I didn't have no energy, no creativity, no anything. But now, I feel like everything is blossoming and making sense. I know a lot of people are pro-life and things like that, but you have to do what's best for you. It took me years. Ava's 3. She's about to be 4 in January 30th. And I was just at the iceberg of getting myself back together. And then I got pregnant and got somebody else DNA in me, and it still went back to loopy. So it's like I did have a baby, but just didn't go full term with it. So I still got the hormones and everything of after having pregnancy. So who knows how long it was going to take, you know? So it's like, we got to be kind to ourselves and our mentals. We got to flower, water up here, because this is the main flower. And our mentality is our biggest enemy. And it'll fight against us. And this flesh will fight against us. So I said all this to say is, baby, you doing great. And stand 10 toes on what you said the first time. You said you ain't going over there, or you ain't dealing with that man, or you ain't doing this, you ain't going out your way to take nobody to work or do whatever it is that's wearing you out. You ain't watching them kids, whatever it is, stand on it. I don't care what nobody say. Because you need your time to yourself. If you don't have nowhere to be quiet at, I learned to go into the bathroom. Shout out to my friend. Go into the bathroom and get your quiet time if you ain't got nowhere to go and be quiet because you got kids, family, or whoever always around your husband. That gets overstimulating. Like, okay. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I love y'all. Y'all are great. And just spread love. And just, when you start doing more things for yourself and God, you will start helping other people. You will start feeling lighter. You start smiling. You got joy. You got peace. And can't nobody take it from you. You'll be in a complete storm and still got peace. They be looking like, how is she even get through with this stuff? And she ain't even breaking a sweat. Because God got it. He my strength. Thank God I don't got to do it. But I'm about to go and find some paintings for these walls. Because my grand opening is November 30th. I don't know when I'm dropping this video, when y'all go see this. But